Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lost in Translation. This is the first episode of the greatest podcast in the history of God. I am your host, Matty Ice, and today with me is my producer. You can introduce yourself.
Nicky Ice, baby.
Nicky Ice. Matty Ice and Nicky Ice. How you been, Nick?
I've been well.
Been pretty good? I've been pretty good. Let's make this shit like Logan Paul style. A lot of positivity.
Yeah.
Energy.
Absolutely.
Enjoy
I'm here
it.
to save the world.
Exactly. I don't think they save the world. They burn shit. That's what they do.
Yeah, but they say they're going to save the world.
I know. And it's kind of weird because they're just, I think they're just advertising, doing bad things, you know?
Yeah, well, we don't have to do what we say. We can
You know
just
what?
lie.
We have beef with Logan Paul.
Yeah. I hate them.
Yeah, I don't really care.
No, I don't watch it.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
I don't keep up.
I just know that I just went away from the mic because my kombucha fell. This is a very professional production.
It's all good.
I just know about the Logan Paul brothers because actually my buddy who was in college, because this was 2 years ago, back when we were in the heydays of our youth, he loved Logan Paul. And I was like, bro, you're in college. The audience for this guy is like 4 years and over.
Yeah. How do you love him?
He's just like, dude, they're so funny. And I was like, yeah, but you're 20.
Yeah, but you know, anyone can be a maverick. It's just like, you just have to believe.
I thought you don't know about them. How do you know?
No, I have no idea. I have all their merch, but I don't really watch.
Imagine being the dude who just buys merch. He's like,
Just has no idea.
I have no idea what they stand for. I just buy their merch.
I don't know what it means. It looks cool. It looks nice. Affordable prices of like $50 for a shirt. Why not?
Dude, you know what? Like, is there any merch that's like not a shitty like Hanes t-shirt with like the H3H3 podcast? Those
Teddy
motherfuckers.
Fresh.
Well, she has her own brand.
Yeah,
Hila
congratulations.
Klein.
They just had their baby.
I love both of them.
Theodore.
Yeah,
Teddy
Theodore.
Fresh himself. Fresh out of the womb.
Yeah, Theodore Klein, I guess, is his
Yeah.
full name. Dude, I love them. You know what? Shout out to those motherfuckers. Shout out to Joe Rogan. Shout out to my mom. You know, shout out to
Maybe my mom?
to Nick's mom.
Thank you.
You know, shout out to his dog.
R.I.P.
Oh shit.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
all right.
R.I.P. Rest in peace.
I was thinking about him today.
God bless. What were you thinking?
So I saw... No, I don't want to get into it. I'm going to start crying.
You're getting a little emotional. For those of you who are listening, Nick's dog passed away a horrible death.
It wasn't horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was normal. He just like... What did he do? He let out like one last gasp
We were bringing him to the vet hospital to be put down.
Mm-hmm.
And right before we got in, he was like, fuck that. I'm going now. I'm going on my own terms. So, yeah, he was like in my dad's arm. We were carrying him in. He just like let out like a... or like some last noise. And we think that was it.
You know what, dude? That guy was an angel.
He was a legend.
He was. And we will forever remember him. You know what? The name of this podcast is changing to Scooter.
Even though that's not his name.
That's not his real name. What's his real name, Nick?
Socks. Yeah.
I thought it was Gooner, actually.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, so we're gonna...
No, our good friend Hyan would call him Scooter, but his name was Socks. And I it stuck in the friend group at least.
Out
No
of
one
respect,
else knew.
we're going to call this podcast Scooter.
Scooter
like this
says.
episode.
Yeah, Scooter says.
Scooter says. Oh, dude. God bless him. He was so adorable.
Yeah, nice, really great guy. Yeah. Good 13 years, so.
Yeah. Remember what I was doing on like the 2 days before he died?
Yeah,
you were like together.
Yeah, you were like putting a vex on him. You were like sentencing him to death.
I was like,
that was like a week before.
Was it?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. We could tell.
He lasted a week. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. He got bad, and then we were like, oh no, like we don't know what to do. Maybe it'll pass or something, but eventually he passed.
Yeah.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie, dude. C'est la vie. That's the greatest French saying ever. What does it mean, Nick?
I'm pretty... Oh, now you're putting me on the spot. I'm pretty sure that's just like, well, that's life. It's like, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's crazy I'm asking you considering my uncle's French.
Yeah, why don't you call him up? Can we call him in? Can we call him on the podcast?
No, he's very old and we don't have a very good relationship. And I'm going to put that out there.
Just call him.
And no, actually...
We should do something on the show where we should like mend your relationships.
Yeah, you know what? That would be a great idea. We can call some of our past, broken, what's a good word for it?
I guess relationships.
Connections.
Yeah.
No. Like a relationship is like...
Well, we have a relationship.
We do. But I feel it's more of like a connection, a spiritual connection.
Sure. Yeah.
Because this is the where this podcast is going. Spirituality.
Lost in translation.
Lost in translation.
Are two spirits.
Two spirits coming together and creating this beautiful art. Please listen to this podcast.
Please support us on Patreon that we don't have.
Yeah. We're going to have a Patreon.
PayPal me at Nikki Ice.
Yeah.
No, it's not real. Don't.
Yeah, don't pay.
Someone's
don't
going to
PayPal
get the
him.
money and
Someone's,
it's not going to be me. So I don't want that.
For those of you who know my real name, fucking Venmo me.
Venmo him.
And I just cursed and I promised myself I wouldn't curse.
That's
and
all
now-
right. That's an okay curse word to say.
Yeah. Because we were saying way worse things that we're not going to talk
Whoa,
about.
you're saying we. I was not on the last podcast. I was not a part of that.
Yeah. The fake co-host. That's his
Oh,
news
wow.
idol.
Now
No,
you're
I'm just
throwing
kidding.
shade.
I'm not throwing shade. God bless him.
We said we wouldn't throw shade on the podcast.
He has a nephew now, or a niece.
Well, now we know exactly who we're talking about.
Yeah.
No, okay. Just say his full name. So Matt, you
Arton.
So Matt, on the way here, I said, what are we talking about? And you said, well, I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Oh, I wanted to talk about, well, the first thing I want to talk about is people who have issues with commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's like a very broad topic.
Yeah.
Like you could be, well, commitment with relationships, commitment to my work, commitment to like, a brand.
Yeah.
And I think that people with commitment issues are just selfish. That's like my, you
think it
have
comes
to be
from-
selfish if you can't commit to anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I just think like for me, example, my whole life, because I've realized how finite my life is, there's never going to be, like, I'm never going to have enough time to find out what's the best of anything. So what I do is I devote my life to brands. As fucked up as oh God, I'm cursing again.
That's fine.
But as screwed up as it is, I devote myself to brands because, it's kind of like a safe haven for me. Like Bose, I love Bose.
I've never heard
headphones.
of Bose. What is Bose?
Really?
Yeah.
They're like the Sony head, like whatever. They're audio.
Oh, no, I do know Bose.
You do know, right? Yeah, they're everywhere.
Shout out to Bose.
Yeah, shout out to Bose.
Am
please.
I wearing those headphones now?
No. Those are some
What are
gaming
these?
headphones that.
I can't read them because they're on my head, but
yeah, HyperX something. It doesn't matter. No shout out. They suck.
no shout out. I mean, yeah, they're okay.
Yeah, they're okay. They're not as good as Bose. But yeah, like so I've been getting Bose ever since I was 13 years old,
Okay.
and they.
Sounds like you're committed.
I see. That's the thing, dude. I am obsessively committed. Like, even the video games. Like, I played Pokemon when I was like 8 years old. And to this day, whenever a Pokemon comes out, I got to play it. Even though I'm a grown man.
That's all right.
And I feel weird about catching, little pocket monsters.
No. Nothing to feel weird about.
No, but back to the Bose thing. Ever since they came out with the Quiet Comfort 15s, the QC 15s,
Sure.
I've... Sure. I've always bought them. I've always purchased them. The 25s came out. The 35s came out. The 35s version 2 came out. I bought all of them. But now these guys are coming out with something called just like the noise canceling 700.
Sounds legit.
It sounds legit. Looks very, very advanced. But I don't know. I don't trust it just because like I think the expensive part of it is from like the microphone quality. And considering how much I paid for these microphones, I don't really care about how good my voice sounds over the cell phone or anything like that.
Right. So
So-
you're committed to them as a brand, but
Yeah.
do you trust them?
See, now I'm having, because dude, what happens is they put all their money into whatever is trending. And right now, like,
8D audio.
yeah. Dude, I actually love it. Have you
Yeah?
ever used it?
8D audio?
Yeah.
I've listened to like YouTube videos of Billie
Eilish?
Eilish's Bad Guy.
Bad Guy. You know she's 16?
And then I think I was like, it got up to like 10D audio.
What's 10D?
It's just like it's going up and down.
What's your
back and
experience with
forth.
AD audio? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I was just like, it's interesting. I have no idea.
It sounds like it's just behind me. There's music.
It
Like,
sounded like it was just spinning around my head, and I'm like, I don't really need this. I could just listen to a song normally.
You know what? So I actually was introduced to this yesterday by my girlfriend introduced the AD audio to me. And I was wearing those AirPods that I just ordered them after wearing them yesterday because I was like, you know what, dude? I don't care about the hype behind it. These are actually pretty cool products.
The Apple AirPods.
Yeah. So I put them on and I did the AD audio because my girlfriend's like, yo, check this out. It's going to blow your mind. And the thing is like all of my entire life I've been wearing like over the head headphones.
Yep.
and they like cover your entire ear. And these Apple, like the AirPods, you barely feel them in your ear. So when you're hearing the 8D audio, it literally feels like you're there. But like you said, you know how you said it was like revolving around your head?
Yeah.
That happens still. But you're just like, oh, there's a band behind me and I'm facing like the other way. Like I'm facing like the bar instead of like the stage.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I'll let you see it. Like,
I think
see
they
what
just
it's
keep upping the D's.
like. What the fuck are the D's?
The dimensions.
Oh, okay.
I think they just make it like one version, it just swings around your head. And then the next D up, it starts going up and down while it's doing it. And then
like
the next one, it's going.
like a wave.
Yeah, I don't know. They just, I honestly think it's like, I'm not even sure how serious it is anymore, these things, or if they're just pushing it to push it. But, you know, I'm trying to see how high we can go up on those D scales. Just keep pushing it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Dude, I thought it was like supposed to be like stereo. Like you could hear like the drums are over here.
Yeah.
And when I say over here, I'm pointing to like the top right of my house. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I got to get better at describing what I'm doing with my hands.
It's like the top right of your brain
Yeah.
that you're hearing it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I leave it up to the pros. I'm just a sheep. I'll just listen. No questions asked.
Yeah, dude. That's the thing.
I like progress. It's fine.
back to, you know, commitment. That's what we're talking about. And yeah, man, I still, even though to this day, like I've heard about the Audio Technicas, that's like supposed to be like a great brand.
Yeah, I have their headphones.
You do actually?
Yeah, they're
okay.
good.
It looks like it's a gang rivalry.
Yeah, I might just
Who
throw
knew
some
you?
fists.
Oh yeah?
We just talked about how we're not a violent friend group.
Yeah, we did actually. We're the least violent. We're a bunch of pussies.
I'm about to prove you wrong. I'm a liar.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's a lot. Dude, I feel like 99% of people say they want to get in fights, but they never get in fights.
I'm the 1% who gets in fights. No, I don't even say I want to fight.
Yeah, I'm like the realistic. Like I'm like, dude. First of all, we're not gonna fight. And sure, you're stronger than me. You got it, dude. I'll give you the victory.
Yeah, I have a commitment issue to fighting.
I guess.
I wouldn't stay long enough.
Actually, you're committed to not fighting. Technically,
I'm very committed to not fighting.
All right,
I'm very committed to not doing things. Actually,
Oh, that's
it's
very
a big
true.
theme in my life.
Yeah, like with like the lactose intolerance.
I just am not eating dairy. I don't think I'm lactose intolerant. I just wanted to see what kind of effect it would have on my body. And then a secondary effect was I just started eating a lot better because I stopped eating like sandwiches for lunch. And I was just like, I'm just going to eat salads. Yeah. So I have no idea if giving up the dairy actually helped me. But it had this side effect of me eating better, which helped me. And then like you were saying, I completely screwed myself over where I can't go back to dairy anymore. Because it's been so long where it's just going to completely screw me.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I noticed because back in high school, I used to drink milk all the time from like eating cereal. I always like would drown my cereal in milk.
Yeah.
Like wait for all that sugar to like mix in with the milk, and then I will like slurp the rest of that shit.
Yeah.
And then during college, because I kept forgetting that I had milk in the fridge, I would never eat cereal. Also, my cereal would just get stolen from like kids I would live with. And then, yeah, so I ended up not eating cereal for like a long period of time. I came back home. I'm like, yo, you know what sounds good right now? Some Honey Bunches of Oats, dude.
Yeah.
And then I ate it. And then the next day I'm like, my stomach feels like someone's stabbing me constantly.
Is that your brand? Honey Bunches?
Oh, dude, it's my go-to.
This is going to be another like blood in the streets, but I like Raisin Bran.
I enjoy that too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like the raisins, like in
Raisin
the
Bran
milk, it's a
Crunch?
great texture to chew on,
Yes.
in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that one a lot actually. But like you can still have cereal. I use plant-based milk. Like your almond milk.
Almond milk,
But like I got into oat milk, which is
way
oats.
better.
Ooh, Oatly. Shout out to Oatly. That's my brand now.
All right, shout out to Oli.
Shout out to Oatly. Super good.
Is it really?
A lot better. Like almond milk's pretty good. Rice milk's decent. But oat milk just blows it out of the water.
Is it cheap?
I don't know. I just buy it. I don't even look. I think it's pretty cheap. But
we live our
it's
lives.
tasty.
You know how I think the reason why you don't know that? It's because like you're like, I don't buy anything. So that when I do have to buy something, I don't have to worry about
it. It's usually cheap anyway. Like I probably
it's milk.
It's milk. Yeah, I bought two, and I'm like, what's this? Hopefully this doesn't put me out of my parents' house. That would really.
Yeah.
I can't afford my parents' house.
I can't afford to live for free.
Here I am, just spouting privilege that I can buy milk.
Yeah,
Sorry, without looking at the check.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Commitment.
Yeah, I'm committed to oat milk. Shout out to Oatly.
But yeah, dude, like, why do you think it is that like people can't commit to, like, even like a small hobby, you know?
I'm not sure. I think it might be, I don't know, maybe it's selfishness, but maybe it's also just being adverse to expending energy of just like, I'm going to do kind of the laziest thing possible, but I don't want to like come across lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think lazy is the right word. It's just so much nicer to not do things sometimes. And like to have a commitment hanging over you kind of makes the times when you're doing nothing, for me, feel worse. I don't know. I think that might be like an anxiety thing that I've heard of. But if I have something planned over the weekend, it just weighs over me for the whole week. And I'm just like, oh, this is terrible.
So in the absence of like any responsibility, I have a full on meltdown constantly. Because I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm dying. I'm dying because I'm not doing anything. Yeah. So when I have plans, like the best thing is like, I'll be like, my friends will be like, yo, this Friday, we're going to go somewhere. We're going to get, a little bit of alcohol. We're going to get a little crazy, have a little bit of fun. And then I'm just thinking like, I plan my entire like week according to it. I'm like, oh, the day before that, I'm not going to drink any milk because I don't want to be bloated when I go out. Or like, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to eat, a lot of carbs beforehand because I don't want to have a hangover.
Yeah.
And when everything goes to plan, like when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I'm not hungover. I feel good. And I look good in all the pictures. I'm like, dude, I did it. Like, this is perfect.
So question for you.
What's up?
What would happen if the plan got canceled and you had spent the whole week prepping?
Oh, dude. Oh, you don't even understand. Like, you want to see real depression?
Yeah.
Just, even if the smallest things happen, like you can see me panic. When the smallest thing goes wrong. And yeah, if plans get canceled, dude, immediate depression. Like I'm not even
That's
kidding.
crazy. So you know John Mulaney?
Yeah.
There's a quote from one of his stand-up routines where he was like, canceling plans is like crack or something of that nature. But it's like, that's the best feeling in the world of just like having plans and then just having them get canceled. For me, I'm just like, oh,
No.
that's so good. There's nothing better.
That's unbelievable. No, dude, for me, it's the complete opposite. Like,
Dude, we should fight.
I'll give you why. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do
Because
it.
we're so opposite.
Let's do it. No, but the thing is, man, is like, I'll give you an example. One time I ordered coffee and there's another story about my girlfriend ordering coffee. This is separate from that. Babe, I love you.
I love you
But
too.
what happened was the guy ordered. First of all, the people were taking way too long to like give people their coffee. I was at the Starbucks drive-thru, and this guy asks me, he's like, "Oh, what do you want?" And I always ask for the most simple shit because I don't want my order to get fucked up. And I get it at Starbucks. These guys, they have 15 different things going on, and they always fuck up your order. So I was like, "Give me a grande iced Americano." All right, I always get this, and like I get this like every single time I want to get coffee. It's like a shit ton of caffeine, so it makes me like jazzed up.
Yeah.
And, I also waited after I ordered, I have to wait another like 20 minutes for like the other two people in front of me. Cause like one of them was like an assistant getting like 4 cups of coffee. And I'm like, dude, if you're gonna get 4 cups of coffee, go inside Starbucks.
Oh, she was in the drive-thru?
Yeah, she was at the drive-thru. Isn't that such a dick move?
Yeah.
Like to like have like to like it's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the place like the express place and slow it down for everybody else just because like it's convenient for me.
It's rough.
Yeah.
It's a hard world out there.
It's just I'm probably an idiot. But
And then what happened to your order?
so I wait there again. They're like, oh, well, your coffee will be right out. Hot coffee, hot
coffee?
Hot coffee.
You ordered an iced Americano?
Yeah.
Grande.
And you know
Was
what?
it even grande?
It was grande.
Okay.
And I'm cool with like them like screwing up my order, but it's the summer, dude.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I don't want hot coffee when it's like
I
blazing
did
outside.
just have hot ramen today.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Zach was against it. He was like, I would have ramen, but it's hot out. So that feels weird. I said, yeah. Back to your story.
The thing is, though, that's different, though, because what I was like, it's like the caffeine's like a drug, and I was like, I want this drug to go inside me in like a cold form. You know what I mean? I want it to be delivered in a cold way.
Yeah.
Like a ramen, it's delicious hot because
Right.
food science. I don't know.
Sure. And they
gave it to me. Dude, I looked at it and I looked at the person.
just like threw it at them.
No. I didn't.
Burn them.
But I was just like, I was so crushed.
Mm-hmm.
And like, more than me getting my coffee messed up, I hate more to be like, yo, you did this wrong.
Yeah.
Fix this.
I don't do that.
I don't do. Yeah, that's what I did.
Did you? You didn't.
I didn't even know. As soon
yeah.
as the mistake happened, I
Well,
was
there's
just like,
something we
I
agree
drove
on.
away with sadness, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna accept this.
There's something we agree on. Although when I drive away, if it's like I really can't have it, it's not sadness. I'm just like, maybe I can learn to love this or adapt to it.
Like,
This is a funny story. Also involves, well, it involves McDonald's, so kind of similar. But I ordered a 10-piece nugget, and then it came out in the like buttermilk crispy tender
Chicken
box.
tenders?
And I was
Oh,
with my girlfriend.
snap.
And I looked at her, and I was like, "Yo, like I ordered 10-piece nuggets, but I got the tenders." And I actually like the tenders more, and it's $1 extra, and I only paid $5.99. And I was like, kind of like gloating about it. I'm like, this is great. Like I was gonna talk like if it was someone else, like this is not what I ordered, change it. My parents would be all over that. I opened the box, it was the 10-piece nuggets. And that's
so
like you never brag
they
about what you
honey-dicked
have.
Yeah.
It was a Schrodinger's nugget case where it could have been anything until I opened it up, and
Yeah.
because of my gloating, it reversed my fortune.
Yeah. Dude, so were you there for my quick check discovery?
I don't think so.
So what happened was we were all waiting at Quick Check. I ordered a breakfast sandwich I always get. It's like eggs and whatever. And this guy went there, looked at one of the sandwiches, and I was like, this guy definitely has my sandwich. I was like, there's no way. You ordered after me.
Mm-hmm.
He looked at it and he was like, this isn't the right things. But he's like, whatever. He looked around to see like if anybody else was going to grab it, but I was not because I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever. Let's see how this ends up. So he takes my sandwich, and I was like, all right, cool. Everything's cool. Let's see if another sandwich comes out. And it did. It was his sandwich
Yeah.
that had something called horseradish mayo.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got it, and I looked at Hayan and them, and you know Hayan, he's like, dude, just tell them that you got it wrong, and they'll like get you another one. And I was like, you know what, bro? Who knows? I might love this sandwich. And lo and behold, we went back to Hayan's place.
Yeah.
It was the fucking best sandwich I ever had.
Oh yeah.
And I got that sandwich, and me and my girlfriend both started getting this sandwich
Really?
every single week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that guy.
Yeah.
Life-changing man.
Yeah, he didn't
You've
even
never
know.
met?
He didn't even know. He got my shitty sandwich.
Imagine his life got worse. Like where
Yeah,
yours
yeah.
got much better. His life got way worse.
He never went back to Quick Check.
He
'cause
never.
he's like,
He got like food poisoning or something. Died.
how do you feel about that though?
He got like a good sandwich.
when people like make mistakes on your orders.
Well, I went to Wendy's, more fast food, and I guess they misheard me. Again, I was trying to get a 10-piece nugget. It's good stuff. And I got like a crispy chicken, barbecue, mushroom, onion
Yeah.
mess. And I was just like, I'm not eating this. So I just didn't. And I was like, whatever.
So yours went the way where like you're just like, nah, I don't want this.
I just like, yeah. It's funny. I was like, because I was driving somewhere. So I was like, I ordered another sandwich. So I ate the sandwich and I was like reaching my hand in the bag trying to feel for the nuggets because there were 2 bags. I was like, I
no.
cannot feel these nuggets.
That's so upsetting.
And then I got there and I was like, what is this? And I opened it and I was like, no, it's going right back in there.
Do you ever drink the sodas from the fast food restaurants?
No, I do water.
You always do water?
I'm a water
So
guy.
dude, I love Coke
Yeah.
because my buddy Lenny, shout out to Lenny, he got me into like drinking Coke. He's like, it's like the best tasting thing ever.
Wait,
And
what do you mean he got you into drinking Coke?
I never drink like soda.
Really? Till when?
My go-to was, what do you mean?
Like when did you, when did this happen?
Like in my early 20s, like
So
21.
you didn't drink soda. You've never had Coke before that?
No, I had Coke, but like every time I had it, I was like, oh, this is just something. I never tasted it. Do you know what I mean? Like I never
guess.
appreciated it. And what happened was because usually I would just get I just don't drink stuff usually. I used to like not drink things with like my meals.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'd get really thirsty like 30 minutes later and drink
Yeah.
water afterwards. And I think I drank Gatorade instead of soda.
Yeah.
I had some kind of supplement.
Okay.
But all right, let's
yeah.
move on.
Lenny
from
got
that.
you into Coke.
So
A cola.
yeah, whenever I order Coca-Cola from any fast food chain,
Mm-hmm.
it tastes nothing like Coca-Cola.
What does it taste like?
It's a mix of Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Coke. There's like a hint of Coke,
Mm-hmm.
but that's
it-
basically it.
Better or worse? Or
It's
is it just a
to
whole
me,
new-
it's worse.
Yeah.
But I have a friend who goes, dude, I live and die by that shit. And I'm like,
Wow.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Cause like the Coke formula is like phenomenal, like infinitely better.
To age of time. Yeah. Till the I don't even know how long they've been around. I've been trying to make no. Yeah, they've been around for a while.
Has it been over 100 years? I think they started in like the 1900s.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a hydro homie.
Everyone loves to go. They used to use actual cocaine.
Sure.
It's like, yeah,
I don't know, but maybe.
no, they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
It doesn't affect
I'm
me.
pretty sure they still use like the flavoring.
Yeah,
Like
I'm not
the
worried about it. Water all day.
Water all day till I
Dude.
die.
It's crazy. That water is so good and it's free.
Well, it's not free.
Well, if you know where to look.
Where are you talking about?
I don't know, anywhere that's not Michigan. I'm sorry.
Hey, what's going on in Flint, Michigan? They don't even have clean water.
This is actually just we're doing a charity for Flint, Michigan.
No, we're not.
Okay. All right.
All the
Here I-
proceeds go straight to me.
I'm trying to do something nice.
Matty Ice. No. We're not about niceness. We're about profit. Okay?
Okay.
We will sponsor whatever you will give us, even if it's something ridiculous like Nerf guns or something.
We'll wear it.
We'll wear it. Dude, I'll wear it. I'll eat it. Just send it to me.
I'm not going to eat it.
I'm going to eat it.
Okay. Send it. Where? Where should they send it? Do we have a PO set up?
We don't have a PO set up, but
We should get one.
we should get one once we become
And then,
famous.
it's crazy. Yeah, we can do like, if you know iDubbbz, we can do like a bad unboxing, but over podcast, so you can't see it. And it'd
Oh.
be great. You just like listen to it. It'll be like a little ASMR.
I
like-
hate. Do you like ASMR?
Can you hear it? Oh,
don't
you're not
do
wearing
that.
headphones. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't dislike it.
I don't get it.
I don't engage with it enough.
I don't get it. I don't. It's like,
I think it's really just about. I think it's supposed to turn you on sexually.
really?
I'm pretty sure that was where it started.
It makes me cringe. That's what it does. Because like the
Depends.
idea of somebody going like,
It depends what. I mean, sometimes the things sound nice, like when they do like just brushing across a microphone or something. Not that I listen to this stuff. Not that I actively seek it out.
Okay, let's just
in my free
clarify
time
something.
late at night.
Our friend group, whenever we watch things that are like trending, it's purely for research,
Right.
right? Do you
right.
agree?
Yes. Wink.
Okay, yeah. No, I do. Mine's research, dude.
I'm all research.
Dude, like when I found out about James Charles,
Mm-hmm.
that dude, I was like, yo, like makeup, like,
Mm-hmm.
what was his name? What's the word for it? Like makeup
Guru.
Guru. Yeah, there you go. And I was like, this guy's intense. And
Yeah, I've never
I don't
watched.
get it. Like, why is it always dudes? Shouldn't there be a girl out there that's like amazing at makeup?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this started with girls, and I'm pretty sure it's still probably predominantly girls. I don't know why the guys get popular. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure it's girls. Like I don't know enough about the makeup world, but I'm pretty sure it would make sense.
Yeah, it would make more sense because like it's like
I don't wear makeup.
the audience is predominantly female,
Yeah.
and it's like shouldn't females be telling females how to look better? Like,
Oh, I think I was actually talking to my girlfriend about this. I think she was saying it's like less, not threatening, but it's,
because the girls are like super attractive.
yeah, I think it's less about that. Like they're more just wanting to learn how to do the makeup, and it would be less, I don't know, I guess threatening, or I don't know what the word is. I don't know. I don't know the psychology of the female mind.
Yeah, we're not. Nobody knows.
Well, they know.
Not even they know.
We,
I'm just kidding.
I don't know what goes on in my own mind. I can't figure out anyone else's.
Whatever that like I can't explain about myself, I'm like, no, I'm just crazy. That's how I
Yeah, that's a great way to really get
justify it. It's like,
understanding. No,
I'm out of my mind. It makes no sense.
I've been out of my mind a long time.
Yeah.
No, you're not. maybe you're crazy. I don't know. Who am I to say?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think you know yourself better than I know you.
I'm just a very impulsive person, I would say. I'm impulsive, but it's a very long like time period of like being impulsive.
Do you think you can know yourself better than someone else knows you?
No.
Are you like
Absolutely not.
your perspective is always blocked because you can't
Yeah.
have that objective view of yourself?
You know what's funny is because I think very low of myself.
So you will always have a warped view of yourself.
Yeah.
While I idolize you like a god and
Yeah.
see you for who you really are.
Yeah, a god. That's right, Nick. Blow me.
Matty Ice,
Matty Ice.
the receiver of fellatio.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I think it's always better to, like, I love it when people describe something about me and it like a switch turns on in my head and I'm like, yo, you're so right. Like I didn't know I had this crutch. Like my buddies, like Hayan recently like brought up to me and he's like, dude, you not overreact, but like you're like, I do overreact.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you get very emotional when something happens, and then you become very dramatic. That's the word I was looking for.
Dramatic.
I was like, dude, you're so right. Because I go from like, let's say like you, like cut me off and like you person like
Me,
Nick. If
yes.
you cut me off in traffic, I'll be like, Nick is like a horrible person.
Mm-hmm.
I hope something bad happens to him tomorrow. And then 15 minutes later, I'm like, hey Nick, what's going on? Like, I'm like totally,
Yeah.
I'm like my mood totally changes based on like.
I remember we were at Quick Check one time, and we were just like waiting for cash register, and I think you were there before me, and then one opened up, and I just like walked up to it, and you were like, "I'm really mad at you," and I was like, "Oh, dude, I didn't even realize. I'm sorry," but I appreciated
Yeah.
the honesty of it, and I thought it was funny. And
Yeah.
yeah, I know you don't mean anything personal by it.
I know. I just like being dramatic.
That's
I
fine.
like to treat my life like it's a movie because it's.
Maybe one day.
Oh, dude, if I could
It
be
will
in
be.
movies, please, if anybody who's in the movie industry, or like, dude, just listen to my voice. It's so crispy. I'm Matt. Can't say my last name, but Matty Ice.
Where do I
Lickety splickety.
just sign right here? You're hired.
right. Dude, I wish.
Well, we could talk. I mean, did you have any other topics other than commitment that we've strayed far away from?
Yeah, we've strayed far from commitment. I don't know.
I just like can't commit to this topic.
Exactly. I guess we are
Just like
selfish.
my wife can't commit to me.
Yeah, dude, that's so
R.I.P. my
upsetting.
wife.
Yeah.
I'm not married.
Arton.
What about wait?
Let's
That's
just say our friends' names once in a while. Arton. Zach.
Zach. I was hanging with Zach today.
Really? How is he?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, let's not talk
Only
about
because people listening are like, I don't know who Zach is. I don't want to alienate them. You
Zach
should get to
attack.
know. I think everyone should get to know Zach. Listening. I'll
Yeah.
give you his phone number. Text
He's
him.
he's supposed to do a podcast with me to talk about his Thailand escapades.
Yeah, that happened a while ago, but maybe we'll
He
get him.
still remembers.
He better remember.
He better
remember. He's going to Florida soon, so maybe
Yeah,
what's to come in
It's
his
gonna
life.
be weird to like not have him around.
Yeah. You guys should really get to know Zach.
Yeah.
I'll give you his phone number. Please call him.
Yeah,
FaceTime him, I think. Just have a conversation.
911.
Yeah, that's his number. FaceTime not. So what was the other
Oh yeah,
topic you had?
other thing I don't know. It's just people on the internet because like recently I've been, we get bored. We go on Reddit,
Mhm.
and then you have those people. There's like I feel like you can categorize everyone. There's those guys who think they know everything, and they start stating things that they like read in a article, like a BuzzFeed article, and they're like, this is what morality is about. And then you have the guys who are like, oh, that's just your opinion, which drive me crazy. Like, dude, everything is just your opinion. The whole point of a community is that you agree on things. That's how a community works. That's how everybody gets along, you know?
I think what bothers me online is when I guess this is mainly Reddit. I just open any thread and there's someone who says something and then someone will disagree with them. And then
Immediately.
someone will disagree with them. And I'm like, how is it that everyone feels correct in this? Is it just like a big misunderstanding? Because usually it's like on the most subtle things where it's like, you said this, but I think this, and also I'm going to twist it very slightly. And then they're like, I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying because I clearly meant this. And it's like, oh, it's just like without fail, every thread I've ever looked at. And I'm just like, how is this possible? Someone must be, I don't believe in like absolute truths, but like someone must be more informed and correct. And like, I don't even know what to do anymore.
You know what it is? The internet, like, you got to think about it. Those people that are in the chat rooms, just like me and you, very lonely. No, I'm just kidding.
Very
No, but you got to think about it. These people might not have a voice. So when they get the opportunity to like have an argument, they go all out. They stop like using like logical reasoning. They just want to be heard.
I don't even know what it is. One of my friends is doing renovations on his house and he's going on YouTube watching videos on how to do like certain things like build a table or something. Or yeah. And there will always be, he was telling me there will always be comments that are like, oh, I did this. This is perfect. Like 100% worked so well. I'm so happy. And then someone will be under that. This did not work at all. I'm a professional carpenter and this is not how anyone would do things. And then someone else will be like, I am also a professional carpenter and this is how I do things and it works. And he's just like, how can this, like, what do I do?
You know, there's actually these websites. So I have the same problem with like reviews on like Amazon products.
Yeah.
There's a website that rates reviewers.
Interesting.
Or like they'll like categorize reviews. Cause there'll be like these 5-star reviews are like, this thing changed my life.
Yeah.
And then the dude, that's like the only post he's ever made. Mm-hmm. So they'll be like, these are the one-hit wonders. That there's like a name for it. And like,
it's just like a lot of effort to look into that stuff. I wish it wasn't.
That's the issue of our generation is we have to look into everything like a little further.
Yeah.
Like nothing is what it seems. Like you have to.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not complaining, I guess, but it's just like, it's so tiring. Like I'd rather know the truth or at least what's closest.
Why do you think reviewers got so popular? Because like they're seen as people that can give you the truth, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I like reviewers when it comes to opinionated things like entertainment, because I know without a doubt if I disagree with them, that's fine. Like when it comes to like things working or being good or bad products, like does it do what it's meant to do? I just wish that's when I can like really trust someone, I guess. Or I don't know. There's a lot of people online that.
And the other issue is like people like reviewing, dude, if you're reviewing it like after a month, like you don't know what it actually does, you know? Like everything works like for a month, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like it takes years for you to give you like a good review about something, but we're so impatient.
Like my electric toothbrush, it's like I want to know 6 years from now if this works. And
it's like you'll never know.
I'll never know. I mean, it works for me. When I was buying my electric toothbrush, I looked at the 1 stars and they're like, "Oh, this is horrible. It doesn't work." Like I used this thing and it died on me. It only lasts for like 2 minutes and then it dies. And I'm using the product and it like beeps or like vibrates every like 30 seconds 4 times for 2 minutes. And that's when you're done. You're supposed to do the front of your teeth, bottom of your teeth. Yeah, they're like, it only like it dies every 2 minutes. It doesn't last. I was like, that's just not reading the instructions. And yet your review is as legitimate as anyone else's.
100%. Also, another thing is nobody leaves like, whenever I've had like an amazing experience with a product, I never go, the first thing in my head is not like, I'm going to write a review about this.
Yeah.
I just use it and I'm like, all right, this is what I use now. Like,
maybe it should be. You should write reviews for Bose.
Yeah, I jokingly wanted to start, not jokingly, I wanted to start Yelp reviewing places. Mm-hmm. Just as like a hobby, just so like I pay attention to what I'm eating instead of just like, one time me and Hayan went to on the border and I was like, dude, let's really taste our food today. Mm-hmm. And it was a horrible experience because it was disgusting. Yeah, we were like, dude, who put so much salt? And it was so funny because I ordered this guacamole dish where like the lady makes like fresh guacamole for you
at the table.
Not at the table. She made it like back. I even told her, I was like, make it back there. I don't want to, like, I just want fresh guacamole.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. And the girl hands me it. She's like, I made this myself. First bite, dude, it was as if like the sea was in my mouth because of how salty it was.
You should call her back. Hey, get back here.
I didn't. You know
This is
me.
terrible.
You know me. I'm just like, oh, you're just doing your job. You don't know what you're doing. It's fine. Making mistakes.
I've had the luxury of my parents yelling at waiters.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's terrible. Like, who cares?
Dude, just wait till my parents are foreign.
Mm-hmm.
So disrespectful. They're just like, hey, you, come over here. And I'm like, dude, that's a person. Dad, that's a person just like me. Just like, you don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to her like that. I guess that's how.
I don't know. I just hope I don't become that.
You're not going to.
Maybe.
Parents grew up at different
You
times.
don't know
dude.
me.
Yeah, I do.
You don't know what I can
I know
become.
you better than you do.
That's, ooh.
No, that's not true. Your girlfriend probably knows you better than you do.
I don't know. I feel
My
like
girlfriend calls me out constantly.
she calls you out,
Yeah.
calls you nice things.
Yeah, she says nice things, and she also
Sweet
goes like,
things.
you argue in such a warped way. You warped the conversation constantly. And I'm like, yeah, that's how you win an argument. She's like, I always end up thinking I'm 100% wrong. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I guess if your intent is to just win.
Yeah, she says that. She's like, it's always a competition with you.
So, like, what are you arguing about where you just want to win? Is it like,
It's anything.
is anything?
The smallest thing. But like then and then afterwards I'll be like you're right. Like I'm just being a dick.
Yeah. Why do you think the argument happens? Is it to just like fill time while like while you're hanging
I
out?
love arguing. It's a
You
part
like
of.
it? I mean, I like it too, but I don't really enjoy doing it with my girlfriend at all.
See, the thing is everyone I love in my family, we
Mm-hmm.
argue, and it's like the funnest thing.
I mean, I like arguing with you guys.
Yeah, it's like that's our friendship is.
Yeah. I mean, I really like paying attention to what people talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I highly suggest doing is like pay attention to the content of your conversations. And you'll be pretty surprised to hear you barely talk about anything with your friends.
Really,
I think so. I
like
think
it goes nowhere.
it goes nowhere. You're at least with my friends from school for a while, I noticed once I started doing this, I was like, we just say inside jokes and make each other laugh all day, and then we go home, and like that's it.
And then our friend group, it's like zero.
Yeah, like you mentioned that one time, and I was like, oh my god, we don't have inside jokes. That's so weird.
But it's like the greatest thing because
It's interesting. I mean, we know things, but they're not really inside jokes that we just say in the middle of a conversation to like make each other laugh. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing to have that kind of friend group that just like is a good time to be around, because I love those guys. They're fun to be around. It's always making each other laugh and doing funny stuff. But sometimes it just, once you like zone in on it and you're like, oh my God, this is lacking so much.
like depth and content.
At least that's
why
what's important to me. So
our
yeah.
conversations is literally like if we bring back anything, it's to argue it a little more. We go like, remember when you said this? Like blah 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 blah.
Yes, yeah.
That's my favorite. Yeah, that's why I love having conversations, dude. I have conversations with some of my friends. And I'm like, dude, this is like we all know what the answer is, and we're just gonna end up going, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I don't know. Seems like this is a good way to end the podcast.
Where are we at right now?
We're at like 40 minutes, I think.
Wow.
Which
if you
is
stuck
pretty
with
good.
us for this long, what are you doing?
Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
Hopefully, my friends listen to this. I'm not gonna even listen to it. I'm just gonna post this.
This is going to be posted?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so excited.
yeah. We're gonna call the podcast Socks. We'll call it Socks.
What was it? Socks? Scooter says.
No, we're just gonna call it Socks.
That's fine. Call it whatever you want. I don't want it be named after my dead childhood dog.
No, dude. This is how you make things like value. You add value, intrinsic value, by connecting it to something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is
Science.
This is going to be, we don't have inside jokes. We're going to have them now. If you've listened to this, you will get an inside joke that will come 100 podcasts later.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh my God, I remember that joke from the first podcast.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so rewarding. You're going to be so happy that you listened to this.
Yeah. How should I end it? with a song.
I think with a very heartfelt thank you and appreciation. And what's to come? What are you like? What are you?
You know what? I'll
planning
give
on?
a meaningful outro. And what's to come is many more. All right.
Oh, that's nice.
We'll start with that.
I want you to look at me in the eyes and make me cry.
Okay. All right. You know what it is, dude? I'm going to talk about what I was insecure about.
Cue the music.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
No. We'll put it in.
No. Your boy's got to make me an intro for sure. Shark Club. Shout out to Shark Club.
Shout out to Shark Club.
But the thing is, man, I didn't want to make this podcast for the longest time. I actually already recorded. I just moved my mic. I already recorded 24 podcasts before this. Technically 25 because we recorded one a few weeks ago, and we had to cut it because I said a bunch of inappropriate things. But let's not worry about that. The reason why I was so anxious about it was because I was so worried about what people would think about me after hearing all the things I'm saying about my conversations. But then, dude, I realized in the end it doesn't matter. It's like you guys don't really care. You're not going to really judge me because I don't matter. I don't matter. But hopefully, you know, let's just keep this positive, get some positive energy going, and you guys support me. Whoever hears this, whether it be my friends or random people over the internet. Thank you, Nick, for, you know, helping me make this happen. You know, because, you know, I would not be able to do this without you, considering that I don't do things unless somebody else is just as enthusiastic about it as I am. Same thing goes for the gym. Thanks to Mike Boole. I'm not going to say his last name. And for, you know, getting me to work out all the way back when. Yeah, it's all about camaraderie, right? At the end of the day.
Supporting one another. Thank you for having me on it.
Hopefully we can get your script going. That's, you know, it's a secret, top secret.
We'll talk about that on the next one.
Yeah, we'll talk about the next one. All right, God bless everyone. Peace out.